Hey guys, how are you? I hope you're having an awesome day. Today I'm doing a hair tutorial and I'm going to show you how to get these really big, voluminous, soft, loose waves. And let me tell you now, this is like the easiest hairstyle ever. And today I'm actually going to be using this neat little contraption called the Casual Curl. So basically this is a curling device that attaches to the end of your hairdryer. They're made entirely of a heat resistant plastic and they've got like little holes. So once it's attached to the hairdryer and you turn your hairdryer on, and obviously you get the gist that your hair's wrapped around it, the hot air comes out through the holes, it heats the hair and it gives you this really gorgeous like blow-dried volume curl sort of effect. It just looks amazing. I'm honestly so impressed with these. I had to share them with you guys. They do come in two sizes, so this one is the 3 centimeter, this is the 4 centimeter. With somebody hair the length of mine or longer, you're going to want to go with the 4 centimeter one. It's just going to give you more of a relaxed natural curl. And yeah, they come in 9 different colors, so they're really, really cool. Super lightweight, easy to travel with. They do fit pretty much every hairdryer. Now these do normally retail for $39.95 each, but Casual Curl are doing a deal at the minute and you can get 2 of these bad boys for $64.95, and I do like to have 2, it's just easy to work with. But as part of this video here today, I'm actually going to be giving away a bunch of these curlers. So 5 people will win a set of 2 curlers, which is really awesome. So they'll be shipped to you free of charge. All that you have to do is let us know in the comment section below why you need the Casual Curl in your life, why you want it, why you think that you would love it. And then the 5 people with the most creative answer will win. Also, to be eligible for the giveaway, you have to be following Casual Curl on Instagram and they will be checking. So do make sure you head over to the Instagram and check them out. But yeah, if you guys want to see how to get these loose, natural, I call them sexy waves because they really just remind me of, you know that hair you see on the runway that clearly a hairdresser has spent like 4 hours creating? That's what I call this. So if you guys want to see how to get this, then just keep on watching. Alright, so basically to achieve this style today, I've got just 2 of the curlers. Also got some sectioning clips just to, you know, get my hair out of the way. Got my handy dandy hairspray. This is the L'Oreal Elnet, and then obviously a hairdryer. So first off, I'm basically going to section off my hair into 2 parts. So just right across the middle here. And then this top section, I'm gonna twist it so that it's out of the way and then pin it up using a sectioning clip. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on the bottom layers of my hair. Honestly, these things are so quick to use, so I'm just gonna divide these into 2 separate sections. If you've got even thicker hair than me or really, really long hair, you might be best to divide it into 3 sections. It also depends on how tight you want the curl. Obviously, the smaller amount of hair you use, the tighter the curl is going to be. So just giving my hair a bit of a brush through. I'm going to take one of the curlers now and I sort of just use it to comb the hair as well on the way down. And then curling it up from the base, making sure all of the hair is wrapped around that curler. I basically curl it all the way up to my scalp, then take the hairdryer and clip it onto the end. Now hairdryers obviously have different settings. Probably don't go on the hottest setting because you're probably going to torch your scalp because it is quite close obviously. So maybe like a medium heat, and then you want to let this run for 30 seconds. I then like to disconnect the blow dryer. I have never had an issue with these heating up to the point where I can't touch them. I can grab the whole thing straight away after blow drying, so it's not an issue. You don't need to wear gloves or anything. Not like those horrendous curling tongs. I have had so many burns from those things. Doesn't happen with this. This is completely a personal preference and depends on if you want to purchase 1 or 2 of the curlers. I like to work with 2 at the one time, and what I do is, while I'm working on the other section of the hair, I'll leave this one here to cool and set. So I'm just going to use one of those sectioning clips to pin that curler in place. These things are ridiculously easy to use. So once again, starting at the top of the hair, smoothing it down, tucking the end of the hair in, and then basically just rolling it up. It's so easy. And then we're going to go nuts with the hairdryer again. Once again, pinning that one in place. So now that this one's clipped in place, we're ready to unroll this one. I'm just going to remove the clip. And then what I like to do is slowly unravel it. And then while it's sort of still in formation, I like to give it a quick spritz with some hairspray. If you don't particularly like using hairspray, you're welcome to use any other kind of, you know, curl setting spray or texturizing spray or whatever you want to use. But as you can see, It's a really, really loose, natural sort of waved curl. Now I'm going to leave this in place like this for the minute while I work on the rest of my hair, but when it comes to the end of doing this hairstyle, I then brush through with my fingers and get that really natural sort of look. So I'm going to unroll this one and then we're going to start working on the top sections of our hair. I'm going to move this hair to the back of my head now, and now for the top layers. So this top section of my hair is actually quite thick, so I like to divide it first in half and then each side into 3. If you've got thinner hair or more fine hair, then you probably won't need to do as many sections as I do. But like I said, my hair is quite thick and there's a lot of it, so I do like to make sure that every curl, you know, is nice and bouncy, so I do like to divide it a little bit more than on the other side. So basically, just first divide it into 2. We've still got that bottom curled section at the back, so just sort of getting this one out of the way, and I'm just going to use one of those sectioning clips to keep it over that side. That's attractive, isn't it? And then we can start working on the top sections on this side. So this is the entire top section here. So what I'm going to do is give it a little bit of a brush first. So basically I'm going to divide this into 3 sections. So I'm going to take the back section first. I'm going to just place that there because we're going to work with that, and then I'm going to pin this one out of the way much like we did on the other side. Alright, so giving that one a bit of a brush, and then like we did earlier, going in with the curler, brushing through to the tip, and then rolling it up. So disconnecting the hairdryer now, and then I will pin this one because I do want to let that set for a little bit. So I'm going to pin that one. So coming back to the front section now, dividing that one into 2. I just use my fingers. You can use a sectioning comb. It doesn't really matter, whatever works for you. Clipping this front bit out of the way, and then we're going to work on this section. So while the purple one cools, I'm going to take out the pink one. Much the same as before, just unwind it. And I sort of just like make sure that it stays in formation with my hands. Quick spritz of hairspray. And then just let it sit to really set properly. I actually like to curl the front pieces the opposite direction to the way that I curl all the other ones. So I instead will brush down on top of the hair, tuck the ends in, and then roll up with the curler on top of the hair rather than underneath. This is just basically going to ensure that the curl, you know, it moves away from the face and it looks like really windswept and pretty. So in we go again. Alright, so pinning this one in place. We're now ready to unroll the purple one. Alright, so I'm going to undo this one now. Just removing the clip and then, oh, got a bit of hair caught in there. Letting it unroll. As you can see, because we rolled this one up the other way, the hair is now curling away from our face, which is, I think, is a nicer look. I'm just going to chuck a little clip in this side to keep this hair out of the way. And then I'm going to do this side of my head. I'm not going to talk you through this. I'm going to fast forward it because I'm sure you guys get the gist of it now. And then we'll get into how I style the entire look at the end. So now just to finish off the style, I just take my fingers, or if you've got a really wide tooth comb, that would work as well, and I basically just run my fingers through all of the curls. For this sort of a look, you really want it to look really natural and sort of windswept and just really lots of volume. So once I'm sort of happy where the curls are sitting, I just give it a final spritz with some hairspray. This just sort of keeps it in place all day for me. Don't eat hairspray, it doesn't taste good. Give it a scrunch, make it as messy as you like it. I do like it fairly messy, but if you don't, you can keep the curls sort of separated a little bit more. And then that finishes the tutorial, so I'll just give you a little bit of a look at what the hair looks like. Honestly, it is so easy to do. When I'm not sort of talking through it and teaching it, I do this in maybe 10 minutes. Like I just, you know, curl it all, spray it, comb my fingers through, and I'm good to go. So yeah, thanks guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the tutorial. Leave me any questions or any comments that you have in the comments bar below, and I will certainly get back to you. So thanks guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. I will catch you all in the next video. Bye!